Yo, what's up everyone? Good morning and welcome to DotaGodTV on YouTube. And I'm your favorite host, Hanson. Today we're gonna talk about 7.22G, first impression, and patch analysis. Let's go. General changes. So it's just been updated like a few hours ago. Basic changes are basic neutrals now give 5% less bounty. This means except for the ancient camp, the rest of the jungle camp have 5% reduced bounty. Item changes: magical resistance reduced from 6 to 5 for bracer, a nerf on bracer. I think bracer is still overpowered in my opinion, so a nerf is necessary. Like, you can play any hero and go to bracers. Hello, Rosie Posey. So any heroes, like instead, like if you play any heroes, intelligent heroes, agility heroes, strength heroes, just go for 2 bracers, and you don't have to buy a hood for magic resistance. I mean, it's good. It gives you stats. It gives you strength, agility, intelligence, and it gives you magic resistance. It's too good. I think. I don't know, man. You probably need to rework or something. 5% magic resistance is still very good. Get 2 braces, you get 10% magic resistance. Still one of the best items you can have in the game right now. And for squishy heroes is so good. For tanky heroes is even better. Like Sand King, Undying, Underlord and stuff. This is too good. Hands of Midas. Recipe cost increase. Nerf of Midas. Too many people making Midas maybe? I don't know. I don't know why is there a nerf. But I was expecting a bigger patch, like 7.23 with 2 new heroes, you know? But Valve just say, nah, we're gonna do 7.22G and hold 7.23 until the next patch when they release the other 2 heroes. Chainmail armor reduction from 5 to 4. This is sad. Why chainmail? That means face boots gets a nerf as well. 1 reduced armor. Probably it's too good and too strong to have. At the moment, face boots is too good. No worries, Bluefire. It is my pleasure to help you guys get all 16 levels. My pleasure. Medallion of Courage is affected, so any item that uses chainmail is affected right now. 1 armor reduction. Solo Crest has 2 armor reduced. What? This is sad. From 12 to 10. And recipe cost increase. I haven't read through this. This is the first time I'm reading through this, so it might take a while for me to digest as well. Why nerf all the armor items? This means one thing: all physical damage heroes are buff with all this item nerf. Magical damage are buff too, without all this magic resistance and armor reduction on items. Means everyone hits harder right now, especially on the chainmail nerf. This is quite huge. That means all heroes like Terrorblade, Anti-Mage, all these heroes are like buff. Sentry Ward stock replenish time increased by 15 seconds. This means Ice Frog doesn't want too many sentry wards on the map. Nerf it to 2 minutes per ward, man. So we don't even have sentry. Make buff Ricky. This is an indirect buff to invisible heroes like Ricky and Kling's Weaver and stuff like that. Hi, Sammy. So they're indirectly buffing physical damage heroes and invisible heroes, right? Any nerf to a sentry or a gem, it's a buff to invisible heroes. Put it that way. Alright, with all that said, let's move to heroes changes. Good morning, Zubin Zahir. So hero changes: Alchemist Grivel's Greed Gold bonus per stack reduced 4 to 3. I'm expecting a big nerf on Alchemist. Let's see. Chemical Rage no longer provides mana regeneration. Ooh, wow, that's big. Bye bye, Alchemist. Bye bye. What can I say here? What the hell? Now you have to buy mana boots on Alchemist. Soul Ring. Mana boots. You buy Soul Ring anyway, right? But wow. Oh, that's the first time. I mean, you can nerf the mana regeneration, but completely removes mana regeneration is like, fuck you, Alchemist, with the middle finger. It's like, fuck off, Alchemist. Bye bye. We don't want to see you in any pro events anymore, or even pubs. I mean, the controversial of Alchemist, it's always like in and out and in and out and in and out of the meta. For some freaking reason. First he was picked every game during TI 1, 2, and 3, right? Every pick and ban, and then it just disappeared for a few years, right? And now it's back. I don't know. Talent reduce. Level 15 talent reduce 50 damage to 30. Okay. I mean, this shit should be nerfed. He's so powerful. Nerf like 50 damage on Alchemist. Imagine the attack speed. They even nerfed Mars, I think. Level 15 talent to like 25 damage in the end of the day, right? This guy doesn't even have attack speed. See? From 35 to 25 damage on the Mars. So that guy is like, he doesn't even hit fast. But for Alchemist, 50 damage or even 30 damage is another level. Like, why so much damage on Alchemist? You should nerf this shit. Level 25 talent reduce from minus 0.02 chemical rage base attack time to minus 0.15. Why? Why he still get attack speed and damage on his talent tree? This should be changed, or maybe change to level 25 to mana regeneration. Give him back the mana regeneration after level 25. He's got enough attack speed, I think. I don't know, man. You guys tell me about this Alchemist nerf. Is it enough? Is it not enough? I think it's not enough. I need to nerf a bit more. It's still viable. It's just that this chemical rage no longer provides mana regeneration. I don't know how much this is gonna impact the game. Or is Alchemist players gonna buy a Bloodstone from now onwards to make it viable again? Or I don't spam Alchemist much, so Alchemist players, please let me know. Is this enough to nerf him? Or they need to nerf it a bit more? Because you can definitely get a Soul Ring, I think, or mana boots to solve this issue. Or even the clarity in the early game, or mangoes. I don't know. Sounds to me like it's not gonna stop his early game. Clarity in Mangoes will make it up. It will delay his farm, but he will still farm as fast as before. 4 to 3 is not enough. Grivel's great. You still get base goal of 4, right? An extra bonus goal is reduced to 3. So, I don't know. I think he's still gonna farm very fast. It's just less fast, but still gonna be very fast in Pop's game. It's gonna affect every little nerf and buff. It's gonna affect the pro scene for sure, because they are the ones that can abuse that little buff and nerf. But not the Pops. I think Pops is still gonna be extra strong. He gets easily countered with heroes and items. And now with this nerfs, he might feel the heat. Hi Mabu. Good morning. By the way, for you guys who's waiting for my trading tips video, I'm gonna do a video about trading tips after this one. I think the market is stable to talk about right now, so we're gonna go through it. I haven't looked at the market today, but after the patch analysis, I'll go for I'll do a trading tips video. Okay, so Brewmaster, Primal Split, Storm's Windwalk damage increase, so they're gonna buff Brewmaster again. It's like this hero is super strong now, to be honest. It's not like this hero is bad. This hero is so good. You can play this guy as a support or an offlane, like a 4 Brewmaster is fucking legit. He's so strong. Right when he hits level 6, he's so good at teamfighting. Deleting, he can like completely delete one hero for 6 seconds. He can tornado, and then when he drops, he tornadoes him again. Right? He can stun another hero. He can perma stun one hero, perma tornado one hero. Unless your team is really shit, then this hero is bad. Otherwise, this hero is so good. All you need to do is start with get 2 bracers and a boots. I don't know, man. The buff on Brewmaster is really unnecessary, I think. Pat 45. That's so difficult. Back-to-back guys rate bell. What do you mean back-to-back guys rate bell? Brood Mother, Spinweb Scepter upgrade reduced from 12 charges to 10. Okay, a little nerf on this. It's too good in Pop's games. I don't spam Brood Mother a lot, but I think this nerf is not enough. Plus 10 webs, 10 plus 4, 10 plus 8 is still 18 webs. What the fuck? Instead of 20 webs, he gets 18 webs. It's still freaking strong, man. Spinweb Scepter upgrade reduced. 30 movement speed to 20. That's still freaking fast. That's still a Spirit Breaker running around all his webs. So this nerf is like meh. Like we nerf you a little bit just to pretend we nerf you, you know. Chaos Knight, Chaos Strike max crit increase from what? A buff on CK? What? As if this guy is not strong enough. Level 15 talent increase. What? From 12% cooldown reduction to 15% cooldown reduction. Everyone's gonna take 15 strength over this, of course, because 15 strength give you more HP, right? That means more HP for your illusions, more HP for your hero, more damage for your hero, and more crit for your hero as well. So who would take cooldown reduction unless you're playing A support CK. I don't think it's a bad idea to play position 4 CK, to be honest, if you max his Chaos Bolt. Right? Still a good hero. I mean, but the buff is... I don't know if it's really necessary. I think Chen's gonna get a nerf. Holy Persuasion, maximum creep level reduced. 4566, 3456. Oh my god, I knew it. This is one of my favorite hero, Chen, but he keeps getting nerfed. Where's the love? Like, you can't really play this hero in a Pops game anymore unless you have a 5-stack and you have like a cheesy strat. And there's no guarantee that this hero will bring you a good win in the late game. Divine Favor heal amplification reduce. Are you serious? By 2% per level? Divine Favor active cooldown increase. What? Now you can teleport people every 80 seconds when you max? Oh my god. Level 15 talent increase from minus 30 seconds Divine Favor cooldown to minus 40. What? So 30 to 40 is still extra 10 seconds. So before you can pull people back every 30 seconds if you take this talent, but now it's 40 seconds. I don't know, man. Clockwork. Intelligence increase. Why don't they just remove Chen? What the fuck? They keep rework in his skills. Nerf, rework, nerf, rework. It's like they really don't want Chen in the game. Clockwork intelligence increase from 17 plus 1.3 to 18 plus 1.5. I think Clockwork itself is a very good support or an offlaner to play. With this buff, makes him even better. One of my favorite hero as well. Powercock's knockback radius increased by 15. 15? 15 radius? What does it mean? 15? 15 like range? How big is 15 radius? Let's try this. Are we able to try this? If the server is down? I think server is down. I think they're gonna release another patch. There must be a bug or something. Let's see if we can try this. I want to see that 15 radius. I'm curious. 15 AoE is like nothing, right? Any expert in 15 radius here that's watching my stream right now? I'm more than a bit tightly wound. So it's the cogs, right?
I'm well oiled. You really should prepare for battle.
What? Now he's stuck.
Spring forward.
How big is 15 AoE? Huh? That's a lot further than before. For sure. Right? I thought it's his cock radius. Oh, increase 15 on the cogs maybe. It's not a big buff, but it definitely does knock back a bit further up. From what I can see. It's the area of the cogs that's gonna hit the enemy. It's a bit further, so it's easier to hit enemies now. Before, the enemies have to be like so close. So maybe... Oh, I should try that. Maybe melee heroes cannot hit it anymore. Is that what it means? If the cogs radius are a bit further, that means melee heroes cannot attack the cogs. Let's try this again. Create one enemy. Free spells. Oh, you can still hit it. Oh, you can still hit it.
Rattle and rule.
Step into the ring.
Knockback radius increased by 15. That's some weird buff on the cogs, because they nerf cogs every single patch until this hero becomes so stupid, and then they buff the cogs damage, right? Back to up to 275 damage. It used to be a maximum 200, and then a minimum of 25, I think, and then they buff it back. And now they buff the radius. I don't know, but I think one of my favorite hero to play is Clockwork. I like the buff. Any buff on Clockwork will be good. Disruptor is Static Storm. Maximum damage per second increase. Wow, by 25 at level 2 and 50 by level 3. Static Storm radius increase. So how many pulses? 20 pulses, right? But it's not 1 pulse per second. So maximum damage per second increase. This might be bug though. I don't know how strong will this be compared to the previous one. So if the duration is only 5 seconds, then it will have a maximum impact when you maxed it. Will be 50 times 7. That's extra 350 damage. Doesn't sound much. But if it's bug, if it adds like 50 damage per pulse, then it's gonna be huge. Static Storm radius increase from 450 to 500. Wow, a buff on his ultimate, which is really rare to see. I think they nerfed Disruptor so much as well. Finally a buff. No one picks him anymore. Draw Ranger precision aura increase. What? What? 88% attack speed now. More attack speed. Level 15 talent increase. Plus 40% Gauss Blind to 50%. What? This 50% Gauss Blind. Okay, here's a true story from yesterday. Right? I played Sand King. I was defending high ground. Almost lost the game. 5 hero was pushing my ancient. Alright, and what did I took at the end? I took this talent on my Sand King. I was playing a mid Sand King, right? So in the end, I took 50% Sandstorm, slow and blind. Right? And the enemy, 5 men pushing my ancient, they cannot finish my ancient because of this talent. That's how strong the 50% blind is. So, 50% blind on Drow Ranger means you're gonna miss every single attack. What the fuck? Drow is gonna be the next cancer hero. I mean, it might not sound that strong on paper, but trust me, this shit is scary. Let me show you the replay. Just the ending part when they're pushing Ancient. Let me show you this. I have to show you this. You have to see this. This is so fucking bullshit. That was my last game. I almost lost the game because my team refused to push, and then one of my teammate got so fucking frustrated. We were like forcing the high ground for like the past 40-50 minutes, and no one wants to end it, right? Okay, look at this ending part. This last few minutes when they're pushing the high ground. Oh, fuck. I can't pull it back. What the fuck? Can I replay? What the hell? Sorry. Overloaded. You have to see this 50% blind and what is a 50% blind and what it can do, and how scary is that shit. No, 121, right? Wait, pause it here. Free camera. Okay, this is the part when 5 of them, I got 8 seconds to revive. They were pushing my Ancient, right? This is the part you guys have to watch. What is 50% blind? What can 50% blind do? 5 men pushing my Ancient. Look at the HP. Okay, I just stay there and stand storm. Look at Wind Ranger. He's missing every single fucking hit. And it's 1 HP and I use my blind again. This is 50% blind. This is what you can... If I didn't take that talent, our Ancient is gone. You guys see that? That 50% blind is actually quite broken. And then we turn the game around because of that talent, and we won the game. That was my last game yesterday. I remember, if you guys are always watching my Twitch, you would know I would never take 50% blind on a Sanking, right? I always take the 50 health regen. I always take this. I always take the 50 health regen over 50% blind and slow on my Sandstorm, right? But that game, I took it because I know I need to stop the damage. Not because of the Ancient, but because of better team fights and shit. But it was so useful for defending Ancient in the end. Yeah, we usually go for the 50 health regen talent, but I took that and it fucking saved the whole game. Because of that one talent. Okay, so let's go back to the patch analysis now. That is just a good example of what 50% blind can do. So that's how good it is. And Drow Ranger, like, you only get it at level 25 on Sanking, but you get it at level 15 on a Drow Ranger. That is huge. That is a huge thing, especially against physical cores that relies on damage, or a push strat, right? Imagine 5 heroes come and push your high ground. Boom, you use one gust. They can't even finish your tier 3 because of that blind. So what blind does is it gives you a 50% chance to miss. So every 2 attacks, you miss 1. That's how big of a deal that is. This will be nerfed very soon because sooner or later, like Ice Frog or someone will realize this shit is broken. Okay, but you can counter it with like BKB, right? Or Manta, or stuff like that. But Sand King's blind is like you can't counter with anything because he's just gonna sit there forever with the Sandstorm, stopping you from pushing. But this one, you can actually break it or counter it a little bit with items, with the right items. But still, when defending high ground, like with the Drow Ranger, imagine how much you can do, like how much you can slow down the enemy from pushing. This is crazy. So Drow right now is not just a push hero, he's an anti-push hero as well. Which is crazy, man. Imagine you take 50% Gust Blind and then you take that 50% cooldown reduction at level 25. You can Gust every time you want. So it's gonna be about almost like Sand King when he hits level 25. He can keep Gust and make you miss all your hits. That's crazy good, man. Elder Titan, Astral Spirit cooldown increase. A nerf on this is my highest win rate hero, no joke. But he keeps getting nerfed every time. Since I don't know when. Since TI3? Astral Spirit buff is now dispellable. What? What? What do you mean Astral Spirit buff is dispellable? That means it doesn't go through. See, it says cannot be dispelled, right? But it's now dispellable. How? Like Omni's second skill, Oracle? Is it a strong, you need strong dispel or just soft dispel? Like what the hell? Or you can dispel with Manta and U-Scepter. What does it actually mean? It's Astral Spirit, not his aura. But Astral Spirit buff is now dispellable. You can kill the spirit. Let me test. This one has to be test. Or you can dispel. You can dispel him. Ah, I know what it means now. So after he used Astral Spirit and collect all the damage he wants, right? And then you can just dispel him with Oracle or something. I think that's what it means. Yeah, I think so. Enchantress base damage. If you can kill the spirit, that would be funny, man. Every time when you Roche, you see a spirit comes in, you just kill the spirit. That would be fun. Base damage reduced by 4. Ooh! Ooh, that hurts. Enchantress. Base damage reduced by 4. Oh my god. Nature's Attendance heal reduce. Ooh! Because usually you just take level 1, Nature's Attendance, and you'll be fine for the rest of the game. Or level 2, 1 or 2. Now you have to go up to at least level 3. Oh, that hurts. But no big deal. Just prior your 3rd skill instead of your 1st skill. Still freaking strong. Get 2 bracers. Still strong. It's just not that strong. A little bit less strong, but still strong. Impetus damage reduced. What? So now how do you counter a Lifestealer? With that last damage, with that last 2% damage. It's gonna make a big difference against, like, heroes. It take one more shot to kill someone. So maybe you need five shots to kill Lifestealer, now you need 6. God damn it. This is kind of a huge nerf, I could say, on Enchantress. Base damage reduced. He needs more damage now. He gets less damage when he hits 6. And his healing is not as good as before. Imagine level 1 heal right now. You can't just go contest the rune, pop your Nature's Attendance and hope that you won't die against 2-3 heroes. You'll probably die. With that 3 less heal per second. Do you guys want to test this? I really want to have a look at this. How big is the impact? It's a quick one. I'm just gonna test his level 1 Nature's Attendance. I'm just gonna run into the tower. Alright.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump. Yes. Come get healed.
This is how slow you heal now. Oh my god. You can't do level 1 shits anymore. This is... It only heals like 300 HP now. Bye bye Enchantress level 1 heal. So you can't do that. Level 1 put tank in the mall shit anymore. It's no more a tank. You can't tank in the mall anymore. Bye bye Enchantress. Hello Super Kipo. Agility gain reduced 3.2 to 3. What? Is Void even strong? Like he's okay and what, but it's not really that strong. Chronosphere cooldown increased to a permanent 140 seconds. What the fuck? So now you either buy Aghanim Scepter or you don't play this hero. What the hell? 140 seconds per chrono. Oh my god. That means if you get a faceless Void in your team, he's gonna farm in the jungle for 140 seconds before the next team fight. Lol. Gyrocopter. Sight Gunner Scepter attack rate changed from every 1.1 to 1.2 seconds. Yeah, I know he's gonna get a nerf, but this is too small of a nerf, I think. It's kind of huge on his Aghanims because you spend 4.2k for that Sight Gunner, and it's like 0.1 seconds slower right now. It's gonna do less damage over time in the team fight, and it's gonna farm slower. But this hero is still good. I'm glad that they didn't nerf Gyro. We can still spam a bit Gyro. This is weird they didn't fucking completely nerf Gyro. You can skip Aghanim Scepter and this hero can still be a monster. If you don't believe me, go to my Facebook group. It's DotaGodTV on Facebook and watch how Anna played this hero without Aghanims. Io. Level 10 talent change from Spirit Apply Slow to 90 gold per minute. What? Now he can farm even faster? Thank you very much. Level 15 talent change from plus 75 Spirit Hero damage to Spirit Apply Slow. Okay, this is legit. So you won't see any more level 15 IO killing everyone on the map because they delayed his spirit damage and spirit slow. Spirit you can only slow at level 15 right now. And level 20 challenge change from 150 gold per minute to 75 spirits hero damage. So now this looks more like a support IO. That's a good nerf. That's a good nerf. Because from level 15 to level 20 isn't gonna be that quick. And by nerfing the gold bounty in the jungle means you don't get like jungle core IO anymore for the moment. But as a support IO, he's still good. It's just that maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But what if you get a Midas? If you get a Midas, still gonna be a scary carry IO. Because then he will hit level 20 a lot faster, right? But anyway, that's gonna stop a lot of Pop Storm at 20 minutes, like carry IO, killing everyone on the map. Not a huge nerf, but a good nerf. I think they should remove that plus 75 Spirit's Hero damage anyway. They should remove that completely. IO is still gonna be broken after level 20. It's just a bit delayed. Still gonna be broken though. Get a Midas. Farm the jungle. Keeper of the Light. Blinding Light cooldown reduce. Wow. Wow. That's the biggest buff in Dota history, man. From 30 seconds to 14? Constant? Are you serious? My favorite hero, Kotol, is back. We're gonna see GH spam this hero like crazy. Blinding Light cast range. Increase. Thank you very much. Now we have a new broken hero. He spammed this, right? And then he used Chakra Magic to reduce. What's the reduce? 7 seconds reduce. So every 7 seconds, he can spam Blinding Light. And it blinds you for, it gives you a 70% miss chance for 6 seconds. And every 7 seconds he can do that shit. So is that perma blind? Wow, Ice Frog. Good fucking brain, good fucking thinking. Now this hero is gonna be broken as hell in the late game. It's like impossible. It's like completely impossible to push against a Kodo in the high ground. He's gonna just Blinding Light, and then he's just gonna use his first skill Illuminate to clear all the creeps, and then he's gonna blind all the heroes for a perma blind. So it's impossible. And then he still have Will-O-Wisps. So it's probably completely impossible to push against a Kodo lineup right now. Super anti-push. Imagine this guy with a Drow Ranger. With that 50% blind. Jeez. 120% blind. No one can hit shit. So now the new strat we should play in Pops is Kodo plus Drow Ranger? Wow, that's good. That's fucking good. And imagine a Drow Ranger in the front line hitting the high ground Rex, and Kodo standing behind him. Like, who the fuck can jump on that Drow Ranger unless you guys have BKB? But what if Drow also has a BKB? Wow. Chakra Magic Mana Leak increase. That's some good buff. Level 25 talent increase from +2 Will-O-Wisp flicker to 3. Wow. Imagine that plus his Blinding Light plus a fucking Drow Ranger. Oh my god. You can never kill the Will-O-Wisp. Wow. Oh my god, that's crazy good. That's a crazy good buff on Kodo. This is the next broken hero to spam. Kunka. Level 15 talent reduced from plus 12 to 10 regen. 10 health regen. Level 20 talent reduced from 25 strength to 20. It's not gonna affect much. Just a little bit on Kunka. Kunka is still gonna remain the same. Lycan summon wolves. Scepter's spawn amount increase from 2 to 3. Huh? 3 wolves? What? You mean 3 extra wolves? So we buy Aghanim Scepter and now we can spawn 5 wolves, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't play Lycan after that noob Aghanim Scepter nerf. Summon Wolf Scepter gold bounty reduced from 20 to 15. Is that the auto summon wolf on the creep wave? Causes one of the 3 creep waves to include 3 wolves. Oh my god. Oh, it's still the same. But they consider your units. This wolf have the same movement speed as lane creeps. Are you fucking serious, Valve? Please rework this Aghanim Scepter upgrade. Who's gonna buy Aghanim Scepter and feed the wolves to your enemy team? You should just make Lycan like let him able to summon like 3 more wolves so he can scout out the map or something, right? Like controllable wolf. So he can drop the wolves in different places of the map. Oh my god, this Aghanim shit is still there. I think at 7.23 they will completely rework this Aghanim's effect. That's the shittiest Aghanims on a hero ever in Dota history, man. Bulldog does? Shit. Is it actually good? Shapeshift cooldown reduced. Wow, fastest shapeshifts at level 1. Damn. Mirana Sacred Arrow base damage reduce. What? From 80 to 40? I remember yesterday D2 Bowie was making a video and talking about how good Mirana is, and he said I wanted to correct him in this video. He said Mirana's arrow at level 1 does 220 damage. I'm like, huh? 220 damage at level 1? No. I think he said 220 damage, right? At level 1. If you guys watched D2 Bowie's video, he was talking about the best support hero right now. I think it's less than that. I thought it was 120 or lesser. And it was lesser than I thought. It was only 80 damage. Reduced from 80 to 40. And the max arrow damage from 320 to 280. What? And he was showing like statistics that Mirana has like 58% win rate right now. Let's double check this. Is it true? Is it on the divine tier? It shows a 58% win rate, but it's only showing 56 right now. Let's see who has the highest. Yeah, it was higher than Alchemist on his video. He talked about it. Like, yeah, I think Mirana is a good hero. One of my favorite heroes to play. A good roamer, a good mid, and even a good offlaner. This hero is just too good to ignore. And nerfing his arrow damage, I don't think it's gonna solve anything. Sacred hero bonus damage increase. from 140 to 180. What is the bonus damage? Maybe this is what he means. 140 plus 80, 220 damage. How do you get bonus damage? I didn't even notice this. Maximum bonus damage. Fires a long-range arrow with deadly precision, which stuns and damages the first enemy units it strikes. The stun duration ranges from 0.01 to 5 seconds, with bonus damage up to 180 added. What the hell? So this is what he means when he say 220 damage. Ah. Based on the distance the arrow travels to its target, instantly kills the first non-ancient creep it hits. So it actually does what? 220 damage? I didn't even know about that. And I'm a Mirana spammer. Since when they added this? So it was 140 plus 80. Right? That's 220 at level 1. And if you add 140 plus 320, it's 460 at level 4. Now it's still the same. It's just the base damage is reduced, but they moved the base damage to the bonus damage. So if you hit a long range arrow, it's still gonna do the same damage. It's just that the close range arrow doesn't does as much damage anymore. I didn't even know about this bonus 180 damage. Now I know. Thank you, D2 Bowie. Oh, I didn't even know it does bonus damage, like, to be honest. But anyway, it's not much, but it's still good damage. Moonlight Shadow mana cost increase from 75 to 125, but usually won't hit the bonus like 180 damage anyway. If you're playing a core Mirana like mid or off lane, you usually won't hit the max range unless you're playing a roaming Mirana like position 4 or 5. Moonlight Shadow mana cost increase 75 to 125. So it's gonna have less impact on the core Mirana. I mean, more impact on the core Mirana, but less impact on support Mirana because you're gonna hit the 5 seconds arrow anyway. So they want to move this. I mean, they want to move the direction of core Mirana to more of a support Mirana now. Night Stalker Void no longer does half damage during daytime. Oh my god, this is a good buff on Night Stalker. Yay! Welcome back, offlane Night Stalker, guys. That nerf that he's only doing half damage during daytime is a huge nerf on his Aghanims, and it's a very huge nerf on his laning stage. That's why no pros are picking him on TI. But now he's back. Welcome back, Night Stalker. This shit is huge, trust me. He can farm so much faster with Aghanims during daytime. So there's no reason not to go for a fast Aghanim Scepter on Night Stalker. Because after you rush your Aghanims, it's more like a gyrocopter, right? You rush in Aghanims and then you farm faster for your next item. So why not? Gives you a lot of stats though. And that's what Night Stalker want, or a gyro want. Right? Rush Aghanims and then rush your next item. That's the way to play Night Stalker and gyro right now, I think. Ogre Magi. Base damage reduced by 4. This is... I mean, Ogre Magi. I think you need to nerf more than that. It's not. He's strong not because of his base damage. He's strong because of his freaking armor. 8.2 armor at level 1. And he's gonna still get an orb of venom and rape you in the lane with that reduction. It doesn't make sense. This means Ogre is still as strong as before. There's no nerf on Ogre. Damage reduced by 4? What the fuck? That's no nerf. That's 0 nerf. So, support Ogre, core Ogre is still viable right now. Phantom Lancer Juxtapokes Illusion damage increase 20 to 22%. Yeah, Phantom Lancer is a bit too weak, so now they're buffing it a little bit. Still fucking weak. I won't pick this hero for any reason. Puck Jaunt is now disabled by Root. What is Jaunt? Ah, so if you root, he can't shift to the other place. Agility gain increase. (1.7, 2.2). That's a huge buff. It means Puck's gonna get a lot more armor than before, and then he can be a lot more tankier against physical damage heroes. Phase shifts is no longer disabled by Root. Are you serious? So you can't transfer yourself during Root, but you can phase shift? What the fuck? Then how do you stop Puck? You have to hex him. Or silence. Only hex and silence can stop him from phase shift right now, which is crazy. Oh, that's a huge buff on Puck. Level 20 talent increase. 8 seconds waning rift. Cooldown to 9 seconds. Plus 40% illusory orb distance speed. Another buff? Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna make Puck even stronger than before. That's really strong. Shadow Demon, Soul Catcher. I think we have a new meta mid hero right now, Puck. Or probably an offlane as well. You can play him as an offlaner as well. Now nothing can stop you from phase shift. Atos is gonna be useless on Puck. Tram Protector is gonna be useless. Shadow Demon, Soul Catcher, damage reduce. (25 to 40% to 20 to 35%, 5% reduce for each level. Okay, that's legit because 40% is so high. Level 15 talent reduced from plus 30 movement speed to plus 25. Is he running too fast? This is like a small nerf on Shadow Demon. Tiny base strength reduced by 2. Damage unchanged. Okay. Tree Volley, damage reduced 120% to 100%. Tree Volley mana cost increase 150 to 200 mana. Wow. 3 volley cooldown increased. $12 to 15 seconds. That's kind of a huge nerf on Tiny's Axe effect. Now you want to rethink about getting a Aghanims. Maybe getting getting an AC is more valuable right now. I don't know, unless you're doing the Void Tiny combo. If you're still doing that, then maybe Aghanims is still good. Otherwise, I think just get a freaking AC, man. Gives you armor, still push as fast. I mean, I don't know about this change. It's kind of a huge nerf on his Aghanims. Now you have one less reason to buy Aghanim Scepter. Cooldown is big, mana cost is a lot, right? And then damage is less than before. Undying Soul Rip, max unit count reduce. Reduce? A nerf on Undying? What? Soul Rip damage heal per unit increase. Oh, that's a buff. I thought they nerfed Undying. Scared the shit out of me. So now you require less units and heal more. So if 2 waves of creeps mid, like 5 and 5 creeps, so the max unit is 11, right? So 5 and 5 creeps plus yourself will be 11. So when you use a Soul Rip when 2 creep wave mid right now, you're gonna heal the max amount of HP. So you don't need your Tombstone to heal max on Soul Rip right now, which is really good. Which is a good. This is a huge buff on Undying. This is what I wanted, like, since day one. Like, you have to have so many units to maximize your Soul Rip, but now you need less. So if you have a 5 and 5 team fight with like 1 creep wave in the middle, you can heal max heal your teammate, which is really strong. This is what I like about. So I usually like to max Soul Rip over the other skills, the other 2 skills on Undying. I mean, that's my personal playstyle. And then now you can play like a good position 4 Undying, 4-5 Undying. Wow, this is huge. This is actually huge. It might not seem big on paper, but trust me, it's big. It's really big. 11 units, 14 to 11, you're gonna max heal every time in a team fight. Or in a clash. Wow. Imagine if they reduce this to under 10, like 8 units. Damn. This is a lot. 11 times 43. 400 damage. 400. Almost 500. 500 heal. Every time you use Soul Rip or damage. 500 damage. Every time you use this fucking skill. And it's a 6-second cooldown. Every 6 seconds you can do 500 damage. Close to 500. 500 damage every 6 seconds on Undying. Or heal. And what if you play a combo like Undying Nature's Prophet? Then you're gonna do maximum damage all the time. Because Nature's Prophet is gonna summon his baby treants, pull it around with 1 creep wave. So while you're pushing tower with a Nature's Prophet, someone TPs under the tower, boom, 500 damage every 6 seconds. I see a new combo. Or even with a Lycan with 2 wolf and a Necrobook with Undying. That can be so scary. I think this shit will be nerfed after people start abusing this hero. Unless no one realize how strong this shit is. I'll have to test it out anyway. Sometimes it sounds too good, but I think it's really good. This is so good. So you max Soul Reap over the other two skills right now. And then boom, 500 damage every time. Every 6 seconds. Why not? That's better than Tombstone. That's better than your first skill, right? Damn. Flash Golem current health loss per second increased from 7 to 9%. Wow. 9% health loss when he gets close to you. Plus 500 nuke every 6 seconds. Oh, I see a new broken hero now. Not broken to the extent that it's not like no one's able to counter, but broken in the sense that this guy can snowball games now. Damn. I'm gonna spam Undying next. I think I have a new combo in mind already. Ursa, Earth Shock, damage increase. What? 25 per level on Ursa? I don't know, man. I think Ursa is still a little bit too weak. It's like, yeah, no. Single target hero. I can just pick Gyro and do a lot more than Ursa, right? Venomancer Plague Ward base attack time improved from 1.5 to 1.4. Wow. Wow. Never seen a buff on Venomancer. Venomous Gale interval damage increase by 5 damage per level? That's meh. That one, I'm not sure how big of an impact that can be if you have like 5-10 plague wards on the ground. Or maybe let's say 3 to 5. But this shit is broken. I can smell this broken shit now. This is broken. Okay, let's look at the best buff of this patch, 7.22G. Time to do a conclusion. Undying, I think, has the strongest buff this patch. Right? Tiny probably has the biggest nerf. And Alchemist, Tiny and Alchemist have the biggest nerf. And then Pop is also going to be really strong. Phase Shift can no longer disable by root. That shit is broken. Okay, Night Stalker Void no longer does half damage during daytime. Does it still stun during daytime? Let's look at it. Creates a damaging void that slows an enemy unit and deals damage. Void also mini-stuns, interrupting channeling abilities. The slowing effect lasts longer at night. Okay. So it doesn't do half damage during daytime anymore. But does it still stun during daytime? If now it stuns, it mini-stuns. Void does not mini-stun enemies during the day. Ah, shit. It still doesn't mini-stun. But anyway, you're still gonna farm faster with an Aghadim's Rush on Night Stalker. Which I would recommend everyone to do that. I mean, you can get your basic item first, like your face boots and your you don't have to go full solo quest. You can go for a medallion and then you start farming, right? and then you start rush an Aghanim Scepter, and then finish your Solar Crest after that. It says here it doesn't mini stun. Lycan. This is bullshit. This is nothing. Oh, this is a huge buff, like Coddle. So, I think they want to bring the non-meta heroes back. So they're buffing it really hard. They're doing it so hard that all this hero looks broken right now. Coddle looks broken to me. So what was it again? Coddle, Night Stalker, Puck, Undying. Enchantress is not as strong in the early levels. This is one of the biggest nerf as well. That shit is broken as hell. Drow Ranger has a huge buff, making his precision, aura, and gust like to blind Talon. Oh my god, I can't believe that. And anything for Sand King? There's no nerf on Sand King. I realized. What? No nerf on Sand King? I don't understand. I just realized. Sand King is still as good. Oh my god, imagine Sand King and Undying in the same lane. That's gonna be painful as hell. This one is meh. That's a huge nerf on Chen. 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus Christ, just remove this hero, man, Valve. That's one of the biggest nerf in this patch. Small buff. That's not a nerf at all. That's a small buff. That's the biggest nerf. Okay, there we go. Biggest nerf will be Alk. Right. And what's the other hero again? Alk and Tiny's got the biggest nerf, right? And biggest buff. There's so many big buff. So keep this in mind. You can spam this, start spamming this hero. Undying. And let me know. Come to my Twitch channel, DotaGodTV on Twitch, and let me know what happens after you start spamming this new broken heroes. Undying with Soul Rip Max first, okay? This is how you're gonna play Undying now. And let's go one by one. Second hero will be Puck. Puck as a mid, off lane, or support. And let me know. I think this is Puck is so strong now. Night Stalker Aghanim's Rush, right? Will be really, really good for lane pushing, team fighting. It's gonna do so much more with this thing change. This change might look small to you if you don't build Aghanims, but if you build Aghanims, it's gonna be big as hell. Mirana, I think it's still as good as before. Still the same shit. Coddle of the Light, spam this hero and let me know. Any Coddle lover out there? Max Blinding Light and Chakra Magic. You don't need your Illuminate anymore. You can do a hell lot with this too. First, Chakra Magic, you can still mana leak enemies and then you can blind them, right? So it's better pushing, better team fight, better everything. Damn. Oh, I really want to try. I really want to try this shit. I'll have to write it down. 7.22G. Heroes I'm gonna spam is Undying, Coddle, Night Stalker. Did I miss anyone? It's not that the other heroes that are good from the last patch is not good in this patch, but all these new heroes, I mean this new buff, is gonna catch your opponents out of guard. Okay. When you start spamming this hero, which no one plays, and they don't know how to deal with it, and they're not expecting that it to be that strong, then it's a good chance to abuse it. This is how you want to abuse the new patch and gain some MMR. Drow Ranger. Okay. Drow Ranger. Trust me, that shit is huge. God's 50% blind. You can't even play a support Drow right now. Huh. Okay, four heroes that's gonna be game changing now. So if you want to catch your enemy off guard, spam this 4 heroes: Undying, Coddle, Night Stalker, and Drow. Did I miss anything, guys? Did I miss any hero that's good? And heroes you want to avoid playing is probably Enchantress right now. Or if you still want to spam Enchantress, make sure you don't be too cocky before your level 3 Nature's Attendance. This one you have to be very, very careful right now when playing it. So before you hit level 5, your Enchantress is weaker than a level 1 Enchantress before this. You see? Even level 2 Nature's Attendance doesn't give you as much as the level 1 Nature's Attendance before this. Clockwork I think is okay buff, but it's not like game breaking buff. You know what I mean? It's okay buff. CK is also just a slight minor buff. I don't think it's a game breaking buff. Game breaking buff will be Undying, Coddle, Night Stalker, and Drow. That will be like absolutely, like that will make a huge difference in game. That's my conclusion. I could be wrong. That's how I take this patch in. And this is the time we have from 7.22G to 7.23 is gonna be pretty short. It's gonna be like 1 to 2 months, I think, until they release the next patch. So this is the time you want to spam it. They're gonna realize this 4 hero is over buff, and then they will nerf it again, I think. Yeah, no nerf to Clinks. Okay, the meta heroes right now is here, right? No nerf to Clinks. No nerf to Sand King. No nerf to any of this hero except Enchantress is so broken, right? But it's not that broken. It's just only good in the laning stage. But the mid-late game, moving into the mid-late game, he's not that strong anymore. He's still a fucking single target hero. But Sand King is a fucking AoE tower pushing machine, lane pushing machine, and a team fight monster. And there's no nerf to it. Like, for fuck's sake. This hero is so good in pops. I don't know how to describe it. It's broken as hell if you watch my game. No nerf to Clinks. No nerf to Amber. No nerf to Gyro. I thought I saw something about Gyro. I can't remember what was it. I think it's a... Yeah, it's a small nerf on his Aghanims. Don't buy Aghanims then. Just learn like Ana. Just get Butterfly and Satanic and just sit in the enemy's fountain forever. Yeah, no nerf to Gyro, which is really surprising. MK, a big nerf on Io, okay. I understand that. They have to do that. No nerf on any of this hero. No nerf on Dazzle. Tiny, okay. Tiny's still good. You don't need Aghanims to make him a good hero. I mean, yeah, Dazzle is safe. Clinks is safe. All the other heroes are safe. The only hero that got nerfed on my list here, right? This is my list. Is Enchantress and Io nerf, right? The rest is all good. All good, including Ogre is still good. So the game is not gonna shift a lot, right? Because of this minor patch. But I confirm with you guys, the win rate for Undying, Coddle, Night Stalker, and Drow is gonna increase for this patch. If people realize to pick it in the first place. But if people don't even pick it, then GG. Anyway, for those of you who want to learn how to abuse these 4 heroes, welcome to my Twitch channel. After the YouTube video I make. But after this, I'm still gonna make one more video. Right? After this patch note, I'm gonna do a trading tips video. I'm gonna talk about it. I know a lot of my fans have been waiting for the trading tips video. I'm still thinking, should I do it today? Or should I do it another day? Maybe I'll do it another day, since the market is pretty stable now. For you guys who are interested to learn something from trading, feel free to drop by on my Twitch channel as well, because I talk a lot about it and I analyze and talk about a lot about it on my Twitch. So I think it's better to talk about the trading tips on Twitch, because the market shifts every day and it's easier for me to catch up from what you guys want to know. And you guys need to start throwing questions to me, because I realize that most people have a lot of misunderstanding on how to trade and what to look at. So I'll probably not make a trading tips video today. And if you guys want to talk about trading tips, come straight to my Twitch channel right after this video and we'll talk about it. Alright? I'll have a look into it before I start playing some MMR games. So thank you everyone. And oh yeah, before I end this video, do you guys have any questions about this patch note? Or any other things you want to talk about before I end this video? Any questions or anything you want to ask about or discuss about? If no, we'll just move to Twitch. Thank you everyone. It's my pleasure to do a patch analysis for you guys. Thank you everyone for supporting DotaGodTV on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and all my other social media. I'll see you guys on my Twitch channel after like 2 minutes after this video. Bye.